Hello, and thank you for coming to the McWaters Effect. I'm your host, Matt, and today I'm looking at OAN. But first, I need you to hit like and subscribe. Helps the channel grow. Let's take a look at this news article. OAN's Christina Bobb discusses PA's forensic investigation of the 2020 election. And there's a video. We'll go ahead and watch it.
There's some breaking news coming out of Pennsylvania regarding efforts for a forensic investigation of the 2020 election. Let's bring in One American News political correspondent Christina Bobb, who is live with the news. Christina, welcome.
Hey, thanks. Great to be with you.
All right, so we're hearing that Pennsylvania is initiating a forensic investigation of their 2020 election. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, it's some really exciting news coming out of Pennsylvania. We know that the Intergovernmental Operations Committee from the Pennsylvania Senate sent letters to a handful of counties in Pennsylvania this evening asking them to voluntarily turn over the information about their elections because they want to conduct a forensic investigation. This has been something that the people of Pennsylvania have been asking for, and so the Senate's really trying to figure out a way to deliver. The committee has given them until July 31st to comply with the request. And at that point, if they haven't complied with it, the Senate's going to have to decide if they want to actually subpoena that information or just let it go. The fact that they issued the letters, I don't think they're just going to let it go. If Arizona is any indicator of the process and the way forward, it will probably be a little bit of a challenge getting the information. So I do suspect that we'll have to see a subpoena come out of the Senate, but they are trying to play nice, at least initially, and say, hey, will you just give it to us so that we can investigate? And we're waiting to see how those counties respond. But there's three counties. One is a Democrat county, Philadelphia County, and then the other two are both Republican counties, York and Tioga County, which both, like I said, both of those are Republican counties. So we'll see how they respond.
Now, Christina, what exactly are they investigating here?
Right, so Pennsylvania is in an interesting position because they've actually had another primary election since the 2020 election. So they are looking into the 2020 general election as well as the 2021 primary election that just occurred back in May. There were some red flags or some indicators that the constituents want that election looked into as well. And that election was for some local courts, primaries for courts, for sheriffs, for mayors. It was really a state and local official positions that were primaried in May. And so they're going to look into that. It is going to be looking into ballots, into the machines, into the forensics hardware, software, the cyber analysis. They want to look into the full shebang of everything that went down. Doug Mastriano is the chairman of this committee, and we know that he was one of the officials who went out to Arizona to take a look at the Arizona audit. And so I would expect to see that if they get to the point where they subpoena it, it will look fairly similar to the Arizona audit and what they're looking for. So I expect this to be a very thorough examination after they work through these initial procedural steps. But Pennsylvania is on its way to auditing its election results.
So do we know when exactly this forensic investigation will actually begin?
So it depends on how quickly the counties comply. If they comply and turn over their information before July 31st, it will begin as soon as they turn the information over. I suspect that they're going to wait for a subpoena. So after July 31st, if they don't comply, the Senate will have to vote to subpoena that information. I would imagine maybe one, possibly two of those counties will comply with that subpoena, with a lawful subpoena issued by the Senate. And then I would also expect Philadelphia to push back, possibly sue, take them to court. We can expect a few court cases. So realistically, the actual forensic work, I don't expect to start between 3 and 6 months, but there will be constant movement going forward starting today.
Christina Bobb, thank you so much for the update, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, that's the end of the video. And I decided to do this video. I already did one about the Pennsylvania audit coming, but this had a lot more information and more detail, and I thought y'all would want to know. She's thinking 3 to 6 months. That's a long time. But unless all those counties actually give up the information that they're supposed to be giving up in the subpoenas and not take it to court or anything, which Philadelphia, I think they probably will. But guys, that's my opinion. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Helps the channel grow. Peace.